has to hire back all of those furloughed probationary employees.
Is it that they're
and the judge in Maryland said that the Trump administration can't go ahead and trim the staff that it wants to trim, prompting Caroline Levitt to say this morning.
It's very clear that there are judicial activists throughout our judicial branch who are trying to block this president's executive authority. We are going to fight back.
Biden and
I want to get your thoughts on this, because there are a lot of people who don't see how these federal judges could put the handcuffs on the executive branch the way they are.
Partial party. They couldn't stop him when
Good question, John. And the Justice
couldn't stop
Department is
Donald
actually
Trump
the
when
best
he was a
place
citizen,
for Donald Trump
and now they're
to
trying
go
to
out
stop him as
and
a
make his
president.
case.
Wow!
Because it's the Justice Department
It's all about
that's there
a
to
person.
protect the legal rights of the president.
They don't
in court.
care
It's the Justice
about
Department
us.
that should be pressing forward against
That's
these district judges to make clear, under our Constitution, the president is the only elected officer in the executive branch who is responsible for carrying out the law. Everyone in the executive branch works for him in carrying out that duty, and the president has the authority to manage and move people around the executive branch with a great deal of freedom.
When he was
that doesn't
just
give
a
individual
citizen,
district judges the right to stall the
went and
entire
stood
government nationwide. And so the
courts.
Justice Department should be out there, and is out there, pressing forward in these district courts,
With the
and
judges
also
whose daughters
hopefully
work for
appealing
the Clinton
quickly,
Foundation.
ultimately getting a case to the Supreme Court
One,
to get
Sean.
it to stop, so that the government can act with one policy, because that's what the American people voted for when they vote for a
How
president.
about Letitia James?
So we're looking at the auditorium
Alvin
of the
Bragg,
Department of
all
Justice there. It looks
partial.
like fighting fentanyl is going to be a big part of the president's speech. He also
do is set out my vision. It's going to be their vision, really, but it's my ideas. And basically, we don't want to have crime in the streets. We don't want to have people pushed into subways and killed.
Basically,
we want
what
to have
he's
justice,
wanting
and we
is
want
what
to
the
have,
Democrat Party has wanted for the
we want to
past
have safety in
25
our
plus
cities
years,
as well as
but
our
won't
communities.
do,
And
because
we'll be
this
talking
man
about
is
immigration.
president.
We'll be talking about a lot of things.
So the president says that his message is going to be about law and order, but his critics are out there screaming from the rooftops that the president wants to use the DOJ like his own private attorney.
How is that even possible?
John, you
when
pointed out the symbolism of this very location.
When,
this is the same spot where the
judges
independent
are
counsel
trying to
said
tell
that
him
he
what
was
he
going to
can and
throw
can't
Donald
do.
Trump in jail.
Right.
So I think it's a useful time for Donald Trump to say, this isn't about personal retribution. This isn't about keeping score.
Right.
I am telling the Justice Department to get out of the job of interfering in politics, trying to affect elections by prosecuting politicians like himself who are running for office, and redirect it towards public order and safety, towards protecting the borders,
Redirect it
towards removing
towards
violent
the
felons who are
partial
immigrants, and for
party
getting fentanyl
members,
off the streets and attacking
the
these foreign
partial
gangs that are doing so much damage on our city streets.
reporters,
Well,
the
something